Hello you guys, welcome back to another episode of Who Are These People and Why Am I Here? I feel like I should reintroduce myself to whoever is new. My name is Tara. It's very nice to have you here and I'm very thankful. For anybody who watches, thank you so much. Today I want to talk about the future. I am a person that is constantly thinking about my future and stressing about my future, and I never really get to enjoy anything because I'm always thinking about the future or being hard on myself and asking like, why am I not where I want to be already? I am a person that has a lot of like dreams and goals and aspirations in life, and I have had these dreams and goals and aspirations since I was very young. I remember being 13, 14 and thinking the same thing that I'm thinking now, like, why am I not there yet? Why am I not like where I want to be already? And I feel like it does take away from pause on the topic also. Welcome to my bedroom. Get comfy everybody. Get comfy. Get your blanket. Get cozy. We're getting to know each other more, you know? So I thought that it'd be fine for you guys to come into my bedroom. No, I just wanted to switch up the location. I wanted to be comfy. I want y'all to be comfy. Let's be comfy together. And the sun is setting, the lighting. You know, I just am gonna film here, and if you don't like it, that's totally fine. Back to what I was saying. Ever since I was very young, I've always been very hard on myself, and I feel like since I've been 13, 14 and having those thoughts of like, why am I not where I want to be yet, it's kind of taken away from everything that's been going on around me, and it hasn't allowed me to fully enjoy that because I feel like I'm never in the present moment. I'm always worried about the future, or I'm always thinking about the past. And that's another thing that I feel like I'm always comparing my future, I feel like I'm always comparing where I am to my past, and then also thinking about the future and questioning why I am like stuck in this place. I feel like for me, I did have a period in my past where I was very happy and I was feeling content, and I genuinely couldn't be torn down. Like, nothing could tear me down. I was always on like a high and just riding this wave of happiness and honestly like euphoria. And I feel like because I had that, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I got to experience that, because now I know that there's something that I can chase and look forward to and get back to. But that's my problem, is that I always tell myself like, why can't you get back to that? Why can't you feel that way again? When I should be just trying to do better and go forward. I shouldn't be trying to go back and feel how I used to feel, because how I felt before is in the past. I'm not gonna feel like that again because I'm not in that point in my life again or ever again. That point in my life is behind me, and as much as it kind of sucks to think about that, because I do miss feeling as happy as I used to feel and feeling just at ease and at peace, really. But it's not fair for me to continuously question myself. It's not fair for me to continuously beat myself up and compare where I am now to where I used to be or where I could be. And I just need to sit here and enjoy this now, because there is no time like the present. I will never get back this moment. I will never get back the moment when I opened the podcast and said hi to you guys. You know, like, that time is now in the past, and all we can do is move forward. But don't think about the future and it's almost like I dwell on the future, and the future hasn't even happened yet, and I'm always stressing about the future and concerned about the future, and I'm literally stressing about things that haven't even happened, things that might not happen, things that are out of my control entirely. I mean, no, the future is definitely in my control. I hold the key to my future, if you will. And then that feels a little scary too, though, because I'm like, damn, the pressure is like completely, entirely on me. And I'm thankful for that, but I'm also, that makes me scared. And unfortunately my camera died. If the angle is a little bit different, if the lighting is different, mind your business. What was I talking about? I don't know, like I was in my flow and I got disrupted, and now, but it's okay. We can't control everything. I was saying, I wrote my last thought down so I wouldn't forget. At the end of the day, you really do have the key to your future, and although that is an amazing thing because you ultimately have control of what ends up happening, it is really scary because it puts a lot of pressure on yourself, and it gives me just more reason to feel stressed and worried about, you know, what's gonna be the outcome. I'm honestly the most, like, the scariest thought that I have, like, ever, is that I won't live up to my full potential. Wasted potential is ultimately like my number one fear, I think, actually, which I've never even really, like, I've always known that I've been scared of that, but I genuinely do feel that that is like my number one fear. I don't like spiders, you know, but wasted potential, like, it genuinely really scares me that I won't reach like my full capacity of what I'm meant to be and do. And because I know that I can do so many amazing things, and that we all carry the possibility to change the world, and to let that go to waste is terrifying. But that being said, you can't, like, worrying and stressing is not going to create your future. It's not. Overthinking and stressing, worrying is not going to create your future. You have to do that. And so all the time that you spend worrying and questioning and thinking and maybe even procrastinating what you need to be doing or things that are going to benefit you is taking away from the time that you could be creating that future. And I hate even saying that because I feel like I do spend a lot of my time worrying and procrastinating, and I know in those moments that it's taking away from what I could be doing or could be achieving or could be creating or making, and it doesn't help. It puts me further into like a pit of, why am I not doing this? Like, just get up, you know, just do it. But it's harder said than done, for sure. Or sorry, it's easier said than done, for sure. But at the same time, we have one life to live. I don't want to spend my whole life worrying or contemplating or questioning, because those are not fun feelings. I feel like I'm always thinking about it too, because I just can't wait to get there. But like I said, worrying and stressing is not going to make it come any faster. It's just, if anything, taking up useful time, precious time. Time is of the essence. We don't have a lot of it, although it may seem like it. Every second is going by very quickly, and those are precious moments that we could be spending creating something, producing something that you're proud of, that makes you happy. At the end of the day, that's really all that you should be worried about, is just focusing on what makes you happy and trying your best to produce that and to sit in that and to live in that, rather than to live in the worry and the constant question of what's to come. Because what if that doesn't even come? you know? Like, I say this a lot, but tomorrow is not promised. And so what business do I have spending all of today worrying about 2 years from now? What if I don't even get there, God forbid? And so I guess this is all of our sign to just stop stressing, put down the phone. What's meant for you will come to you. It will be. Worrying about it is not going to make it come any faster. It's not going to change the outcome. It's not going to... I am clearly so impatient. Charged my camera for like 2 seconds. It died again. That was expected, but not as fast, but that's totally fine. We move. Yeah, this time I really don't remember what I was talking about because I tried to let it go longer. I think I literally cut off mid-sentence. I wrote down like what my last thought, but I don't even really remember where I was going. So it's not going to create anything beneficial. That's what I wrote down. I don't even know what I said last. So I'm not going to go back and look at the footage and like figure it out and all that. Yeah, impatient. But let's move on. Yeah, so like I feel like this whole time I've been talking about worrying and just stressing about the future and everything. And I guess like my biggest worry, because I feel like I've just said that I've been worrying, and I mean obviously my biggest worry is like I said, wasted potential, but beyond that it's just that it won't go the way that I have it in my head or that I have planned. You know, obviously I don't have a blueprint for this. I am just kind of going with the flow and like taking opportunities as they come to me and trying to build something for myself, but worrying that it won't go the way that I plan or have in my head is just another excuse. I mean, even if it doesn't go the way that I had hoped or want it to, you can only learn from your mistakes and from failure. Everything in life is a lesson to be learned. There's always an underlying lesson that can be had, even if you don't see it all the time or see it right away. All of the trials and tribulations are to teach you something and to build your knowledge and your character, and that's why as we get older we become more knowledgeable. I mean, some people become stupider, and that's totally fine too, but like the end goal is obviously to keep learning, keep building, keep growing, and hopefully get to where we do want to be. I want to say as well that don't worry about, like, my worries may be different from your worries. My worries are mainly, like I said, wasted potential and worrying that it won't go as planned, or just worrying that maybe it won't happen at all. It being however I see my future. That can be completely different from obviously how you see yours. But I feel like a lot of people's main worry, and it used to be my worry, so I want to bring it up, is people's opinions or how people will view you. And it is every worry or concern or feeling that you have is a valid feeling, and I would never invalidate that, but to push back your progress, your potential success, your lessons, your experience, because you're worried about what somebody else has to say or think or their opinion, is maybe even scarier than wasted potential. I mean, I wouldn't say it's scarier, but it's definitely up there with it, you know? It's really, really sad and unfortunate to see. I'm gonna take my best friend for example. She is so beautiful. She should literally be a model. She knows who the she is. And she doesn't post on she doesn't post ever. She is pretty much not even a real human. If you don't know her personally, you don't know her, because she doesn't put herself out there. But she wants to, I know she does, and she needs to, she deserves to, because she could be all of these amazing things. And it like hurts me to know that, you know, wasted potential. And obviously it's not wasted. She is changing. Everybody's like, I love you, you know who you are. She won't take this to heart. But she's obviously like doing so much for the people around her and the people that actually know her. She is literally changing lives. Like, but she could be changing so many more lives on like a way broader spectrum, and I will always be the friend to push people, and because I know like what they hold, what their gifts are, and I know based on what they show me, and I want to always push people to be their best selves because we all deserve to. And I think maybe that just comes from my fear of wasted potential. I'm just like projecting my own fears onto other people, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. Push your friends, you guys. Tell them that they need to do what they want to do. Be a light, be a motivator, and just try and help wherever you can. Give back, my friends and the people I love do so much for me. Even people that I'm not even close to, I wasn't even gonna film this episode today, or like right now at least, hence why my camera has died twice. I was not like really prepared, but I had a call with a friend and they told me that this actually really helps them and they really like love and appreciate what I'm doing, and I really needed that because that was like, I was in a moment where I was kind of thinking to myself like, why am I doing this if nobody really cares? Again, just talking negative for no reason, and doubting myself and just doing things that I shouldn't be doing. I know better, but it really like came at a perfect time. So I don't know, everything happens for a reason, you guys. Just please do not let somebody else's opinion or sorry, there's a siren. Fine. Please do not let someone's opinion, or they might not even have that opinion, they might not even think what you think that they're thinking, and you're putting yourself on hold because of that. It makes no sense. Don't do that. Whatever you want to do, just do it. Just do it. And like I said before, it's easier said than done, but it's taking a step in the right direction. Just do something that you may be a little bit scared of doing. I promise you, it's not going to be received in the way that you think or the way that you fear it may be received. Not everybody is as bad as you think that they are. Or even if they are, who cares? Literally, who cares? You shouldn't care, because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is your outcome on the line. This is your responsibility. This is your life. And to put that on hold or to waste your potential because of you're scared of what other people might think is really, really, really sad to me. It hurts me. Don't let that happen, because I know there are so many, personally so many of you that could be doing so many great and amazing things. And even me, that's why I'm hard on myself. I wish that I could be doing more. I know that I can do more. And so to let myself have days where I question or worry, I do get mad at myself and I am hard on myself. But if you are gonna worry, at least do yourself the favor to allow yourself to feel that way. Because to worry and then to also be hard on yourself and be like, why am I worrying? It's gonna be a really mean cycle. It's gonna be a really mean cycle. Trust me. Trust me, because I know. And I wish I didn't know, but I do, and now all I can do is share with you guys and pray every day that I stop worrying. I'm able to live more in the moment and just feel satisfied and just feel happy. Every day is a different day for me, but I have been working on it a lot working on myself a lot. I came from a very, 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 the lowest place of my life. Okay, y'all, today is not my day. Y'all can see the red light. It is clearly getting dark. The camera keeps dying. So I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm just gonna finish up my last thought, which again, I wrote down. I was just saying that I came from the lowest point of my life 2 years ago, and so to be where I am now, I am incredibly grateful and thankful, and I do not knock my progress whatsoever. I try my best to acknowledge it, because to look back at where I was and then to look at where I am now, it may not be where I was 5 years ago, but just to be thankful for where I am now is all that matters. Don't let anybody set your timeline. Don't let anybody rush you, not even me. Do everything on your own pace. I'm just here to simply encourage you to stop worrying about the past, stop worrying about the future, be present, and to create and enjoy life and fulfill your potential, everybody. Okay, it's very dark now. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. Thank you for bearing with me while my camera died every 2 seconds. I love each and every one of you, and tell a friend to tell a friend about who are these people and why am I here. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Tea out.